Good morning. I wanted to start off by congratulating everyone for how much they've been reading on Epic. I've gotten such great feedback from everyone who has been on this site and how much they've told me how much they've enjoyed the selection of books, the types that you can read, the fact that they are leveled. And I just received in my email today a badge, and that badge is to award you, our class, with reading over 400 books on Epic. That is pretty epic if you think about it, because we only started this, I don't even think we started it in March when we first left. I don't think we started until April. So congratulations and keep up the good work. That subscription will remain for free until the end of June. So feel free to continue to use Epic. So let's get to today's lesson. For today, I'm going to have you reread Cannibal Monster. And yesterday, when you read it for the first time, you learned about how Cannibal Monster actually eats the people. That's what makes him a cannibal, right? And they ask Raven for help, and he says to stab the monster in his left heel, and the monster dies. Raven tells them not to burn the body, but they don't listen. They burn his body, and when they do, it releases all of these mosquitoes. There was a theme. Did you catch it? The theme is when people don't listen to wise advice, bad things can happen. It could also be a theme that could explain why there's evil in the world. Either one would be acceptable. And that's not uncommon for a myth or a story to have more than one theme like this one. So it does solve some mysteries as well, like it solves the mysteries of why we have mosquitoes. And the mosquitoes may actually represent the evil in this world. And this story also explains what happens if you disobey someone or if you don't follow what they're telling you to. So, is Cannibal Monster a myth? It sure is. It has a monster and it even has a hero, right? Raven is the hero. And it explains why there are mosquitoes in the world and the consequences of not listening to wise advice. Raven might also be considered like a god because he knows an awful lot. So you have been great detectives with this new myth. But like I said earlier, I am going to have you reread it. And when you do, I would like you to answer a few questions. Like, what do myths from different cultures have in common? We talked about Greek myths and we talked about Native American myths. So what do those two cultures, the Greek and Native American, what do they have that is alike? I also would like you to think about Cannibal Monster. When you heard certain things in that story, it should have perked up your ears and recalled in your memory, gee, there's a Greek myth that sounds really familiar and similar to this. So I want you to tell me which one is it and why. So have a great day. If you have any questions, feel free to email me.